working in the Disaster Coordination Centre for about 12 years. I've held various roles since I've been in the Disaster Centre, from telephone, logger, intelligence, deputy DC, executive support, basically anything that's in there I've had a go at.
I've been involved with the Whitsunday Disaster Management Centre for 15 years. Within that time I've been a logger. My role is to take in the phone calls and inquiries from the community, map those calls to properties.
I've been involved in the Disaster Coordination Centre since around 2006, and in that time I've helped the council review disaster management plans, write sub-plans, and help with some planning around the Disaster Coordination Centre.
My role previously within disaster management has been within the Cyclone shelter. I assisted a team during Cyclone Debbie to manage the Cyclone shelter, which was a very interesting experience. Coming into the Coordination Centre, I will be responsible for the planning role.
I've had a lot of opportunities to meet heaps of great people from external agencies and from other councils. I've had a lot of training opportunities. I think in 2011 I went down to Melbourne and actually did some study at the Australian Emergency Management Institute, and that was so good to meet people and be able to network with people.
Being within the Cyclone shelter was an incredible experience. It assisted me to develop some new friendships within council with teams that I would never have worked with previously. We all had to come together and manage the centre, which was responsible for, there was 80 plus people in there. These people didn't have anywhere else to go other than the facility that council was able to offer to them, and it was incredibly professionally building to be part of that opportunity.
It gives you a really good sense of giving back to the community. It's something that I'm passionate about. I like being involved in a group of people that, you know, just want to help the community, and it's getting to use my knowledge and my experience to, you know, help with the recovery.
I do this because I like to help the community and be part of the community. It gives you a self-achievement to know that you're there helping.
I found the staff involved in the Disaster Management Centre all community focused, so they all have a common goal. They all want to help the community, help the council, and give back to the community. So that matches my ethics as well.
During Cyclone Louis, we got called into the centre. It was quite early, I think it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to take a very long route to get from my house to the centre. There was lots of trees down, there was green waste debris, and we actually were in the centre and we got told that Anna Bligh, who was the Premier at the time, was coming in to talk to everyone and meet everyone and thank them. So we actually all had to go home and shower and come back and put uniforms on and look presentable so that when the Premier came in the room, we could meet her and get our photos taken.
The memory that I have from being part of the Cyclone shelter for Cyclone Debbie was just how grateful and thankful the community were. They had been in that shelter with us for 48 hours. It was incredibly difficult. It was a frightening experience for a lot of people. The noise of the cyclone was tremendous within that shelter, so everyone went through the experience together, but the community was just so grateful, probably because they were able to leave the shelter, but for the work that we had also done for them during that time.
It gives you such a good opportunity to work with people that you never usually work with. You make a lot of really good friendships. You get to see how resilient your workmates are and how well you can work together as a team.
I think staff members should join the team so that they can experience what it's like to be part of the community, because this is what it does, and you are working with other people that you normally wouldn't. You're stepping outside your comfort zone, but you're learning new skills.
It's another way to apply your skills to help the council and the community. You'll get just as much out of it as you put in. Another angle, I suppose, is we get paid to help the community through the good times. Being involved in disaster management and the Disaster Coordination Centre is a way of staff being able to give back during the bad times too.